Hey, welcome back. All right, so few things. The app. Oh, I forgot to put on. Okay, I am going to test some things real quick, as normally do. All right. Okay, let me try this. Okay, got it. Okay, so I'm hoping that the actual speech to text will work, but I'm not sure. So I'm testing stuff out. All right. Still working on it to see if it's working. Let me double check something here. Like I said, we do this live because I was working on my machine. Okay, I think I see the issue. All right. I will need to fix that. All right. I think I got it. Next time we should be good. All right. Cool. So it's a good thing that nobody really checks these things out so I can do all this stuff on the fly. So, but if you are there, let me know. But I think I see the issue. Yeah, cool. All right. So I'll be able to fix that in the next one. Great. And then you shouldn't have to do anything because it's in my dashboard is where I made the issue, which is weird because it worked previously. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, but again, thank you all for hanging out. Hopefully, it was a good, productive session for you. For me, it wasn't too bad. I was just super excited that the details thing, the automatic generation of the details worked. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me do a quick demo. I sent a tweet about it. I was super excited. So, all right, let me share my screen. So I just spent pretty much this last work session kind of just trying to figure out this issue with the closed caption, which I think I may know why, because I'm seeing an error in my dashboard, and I think I know why. So that's good, right? But also, I was just super excited that the video analysis worked properly. So for people who may not know, let me share my screen. All right, so this is when you go to the website, this is what shows up. We're live, so that's why it says we're live. Otherwise, it would be a countdown timer or like the next date, which is a web component, by the way. Shouts to web components. All right, so now if you go to videos, so this past week, I actually made it because before it was going from oldest to newest. Now the videos list from newest to oldest. So did that this week. That worked. Now here is the latest video. You can see right here. And now you can see by the date and time. Again, web components. All these are web components. The same one that's on the front page with the countdown. Cool. All right. So when you click watch, it brings up the video. And oh, by the way, let me go back. Just kind of walk everything. We spoke about it before. So like the thumbnails are automatically generated as also. So what happens is I'm recording these broadcasts, these breaks, right? And then at the end, I just hit stop broadcast and it sets off a chain reaction of a bunch of things that happen in the back end. So I don't have to do any of this stuff. So things like the thumbnail generation, that's being taken care of automatically. The uploading to Vimeo, that's being done automatically. So I don't have to do that. And also now we have the video details. So when you go to, you click on the video. So this is the video from Vimeo. Cool. And now you can see right here. So again, another the same web component as used before. And then I make sure to say that these details are automatically generated. And we'll talk about who is generating them for me. But just because if it says anything wild, just, disclaimer, that's what happened. So as you can see, I get the summary, the topics, and the transcript. So let's take a look at the summary. So it says speaker is in the chat room. I was in the chat room. Speaker has got some radio post radio show. Yeah, I said it that way. if this one thing taught me, I need to speak clearer. And as a developer advocate, you know that when I do meetups and talks and things and workshops, this is going, I believe, help me to speak clearer so that it's more understandable. All right, so then though we'll be looking at another hip hop artist website. That's true. So this is pretty good. Speakers working on some stuff. I've got to be more specific in what I'm actually working on. He's going to send a chat to see check if it's working. I did that and it was working. Cool. Speaker has worked on the closed caption stuff this week. Yeah, I did. The video will be analyzed and we'll have some tags and a summary generated. So the summary is pretty good so far. So that's cool. Now let's take a look at the topics. The topics that it got back were radio post, highlight reel video, free code camp, and inspector window. I mean, I did say those things, so that's cool. And then this one is funny, the transcript. And again, this is where I need to be able to, I guess, speak clearer. So the transcript, and it's funny, it picks up some of the intro and outro video, it looks like, as well. So, but those dreams, everything, and they turned out each around each other, that's from the song. And so that's from the song. And then I'm not sure if I said Mom Aspire, but pretty sure I didn't. And so welcome. I say all right quite a bit. So this is telling me I should probably not say that as much. But this is pretty, I think it works. Sounds like something I would say. So yeah, also worked on. Maybe I said that. Once I hit broadcast on this, yeah, I guess. So how's everyone doing? That sounds like something I would say. Thanking people, yeah. So it looks cool. I say cool a lot also. So that's another one. All right and cool. Those are like my crutch phrases. Let's see. And so, yeah, I say that a lot as well. No, they're cool. Yeah, so it looks like not a bad transcript. So let's talk about how all this works. I am using a service called symbol.ai. And the reason why I know about them, they just started following me on Twitter for whatever reason. I was like, oh, let me check this out, see what this is about. And as you can see, it says conversation intelligence for automation, call tracking, coaching, etc., etc. And I've been wanting to I knew I was doing this whole untilit.works. And I knew I was going to be doing breaks. And I knew that I was going to be recording the breaks and having them in the video section. So I was like, well, how can people kind of tell what the videos were about? And so then when this came across, I was like, oh, this solves my issue. So what they do is, so like you send them video or audio, and then they will analyze it and then be able to spit back a bunch of information back at you about the videos or audio, about the media that you sent to them. And it's pretty cool. They get a bunch of stuff. So beyond speech to text, like I said, topics of discussion, conversation and analytics, entity and intent recognition. So there's some other stuff that I could have done because notice it said speaker. I believe I can send more information to be like, well, Dwayne said this. So if it was multiple people, you'd be able to tag each speaker so that in the information that comes back, it would be attributed to the correct people. Real-time insights, because you can do it also real-time. They have a streaming API, but I'm doing everything afterwards. So I believe they call it the async. So you can do it real-time. I'm doing it after the fact. I just figured that'd just be easier because I already have the recording. Let's get that done. And it's for past events anyway, so don't need to do it real time. And yeah, cool. And then so they have examples, which I thought was cool about how to send, video files, audio files, text files. And that's it with the streaming and through phone also. It looks like got that. So a lot of cool stuff, a lot of goodness. So here's their documentation. And then again, what is symbol.ai? Symbol offers comprehensive suite of APIs for analyzing natural human conversations without the use of upfront training data, wake words, or custom classifiers. Cool. So the streaming API. So like I said, I'm using the async ones. And so if you look under async APIs, what I'm doing is I'm actually posting a video URL because I will show this. I have my one slide explainer. So we're going to go into that next. But basically, I am sending Vonage sends me the recording of these broadcasts. I then take that link and send it to a bunch of different places. But in this case, I send it to Symbol. And then you can see here all the conversation stuff that you can get. So you can do follow-ups, action items, speech to text, the topics, any questions that may have came up, analytics, a whole bunch of things. And then I'm using this summary, which I guess is like in beta. They call it labs. And so I'm using topics, summary, and the speech to text. Cool. So let me talk about kind of an overall of how everything works. So here we go. My one slide explainer. Oh, okay, here we go. So like I said, from Vonage, I get an archive link of the broadcasts. I get that through my webhook because again, webhooks are awesome. I'm still learning about stuff. I'm having like an issue, I think, with it, but everything is working so far. I'm just not sending back information fast enough, I think. Still working on it. Work in progress. That's what these things are here for. All right, so I get the link back from Vonage through my webhook. Cool, so I have a link. Then I take that link and any other information that I want Symbol to give me back. So for example, the topics, the summary, and the text to speech, the transcript. I send that to Symbol. Symbol gives me an ID, like a couple of IDs to kind of so that I can track which job they are running for me with which video broadcast. Cool. And so then it does its thing in the background, and then it lets me know, it sends the information that I requested to the webhook so that I know, oh, it's done. So that I can match like the IDs with the one they sent earlier so I know which video it's talking about, which information it applies to. And then I take that information and then I set it to the database where on the video page, like you saw before, I can then pull up this information here. And that's pretty much it. So it's pretty cool. And it worked, which is amazing. And I'm just super happy about it. And I kind of wanted to, if you want to check out symbol.ai as well, see if you can work it into your things. I think I'm going to maybe, now that I kind of have a little bit more experience, I may work it in with some Vonage stuff at work, so yeah, because part of, also as like a developer advocate, at least at Vonage, part of it is kind of looking to see what other technologies out there and see how it can be incorporated with our stuff, because we want to make things as easy as possible for and straightforward for developers. And so if this is something you were looking forward to as well, and you're using our stuff, then we'll have a way of being able to use them together, just like how I did here. Again, a lot of this stuff I use to kind of like dog food the stuff that I'm working on. But I'm just super happy it worked. All right. So this is great. I'm going to, I don't know if I can work on it during this break without breaking stuff, but I may try work on the closed caption stuff during the break. Maybe in between the ciphers. So the 3-hour break between ciphers, maybe I'll try work on it and get it worked out for the next round of cipher and break sessions. All right. So again, cool. Yeah, it worked. That's awesome. You can check out symbol.ai for more stuff. If you have any questions or anything about my experience, let me know. And yeah, and then hopefully how you can work with Vonage and stuff with it as well. So going to send you back to work. Again, thank you all for hanging out. Oh, I totally click play on that accidentally. All right. So at least we know it works. Cool. So I'm going to send you back. The final break session for this cipher will be happening 15 minutes after the hour as normal. And we're going to look at an artist's website. And that's super dope. I've been playing on the show and on the radio show. And yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. Just like hopefully you're enjoying the music from the music player there. So, all right, cool. Let me stop screen share. I'm going to get you all back to work. All right. Okay, let me get the outro worked out. Cool. All right. Yeah, cool. Thank y'all. Send you back. I'm going to play this outro real quick. I need to have like it easier to be able to just share the screens. So maybe that's something I'll look into the future. All right, again, thank y'all.
Say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like yeah. And everybody said yeah. We spread a love like yeah. I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there.